Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you the 2016 Kawasaki Concours 14, and this is in a beautiful metallic gray, little almost kind of a charcoal color, but it's just a beautiful color. And I apologize, I don't know what the actual Kawasaki name for this color is, but anyway, we can look and see. It'll be on the website. But and I'll put it in the description of this video. I'll look and see when I get back to my office. But anyway, great bikes. These are 1352 cc's, inline, 4-cylinder. These are fuel injected, liquid cooled. Lots of great features on these bikes. They come standard with the hard saddlebags. These have a great warranty. These come standard with a 3-year warranty from Kawasaki. To put that in perspective, the Yamaha FJR, standard with a 1-year warranty. These are 3 years, unlimited miles. Plus, you can purchase the Kawasaki extended warranty, which is very inexpensive. It's around $600 or $700 to add an additional 3 years, which I think is a no-brainer on one of these bikes. There's so much technology and so many things on these bikes. Has inverted front forks, has 4-piston Nissan radially mounted calipers, has the pedal style rotors that are floating, so the cuts here in the rotor allow more surface area to dissipate heat, and then the float here just makes for smoother braking. This bike has the Kawasaki K-Act, which is an active braking system. The K-Act button here, it has 2 different modes. So basically, if you apply either one of the brakes, you're going to send braking force to both the front and the rear, and it's going to do that on a speed-sensitive basis. And below, I think it's about 18 miles an hour, the brakes are completely separate again, which is nice for that low-speed maneuvering. Now, this bike is shaft drive. You can see the shaft there. This has a lot of shaft drive bikes react differently than a chain drive bike. A lot of shaft drive bikes, as you apply throttle, the suspension actually lifts, so the bike will raise, and that's a negative to the shaft drive bike. You want to apply pressure for traction as opposed to be lifting. A chain drive bike tends to squat. Well, all of this linkage here makes this bike, even though it's shaft drive, react like a chain drive bike, which lowers your center of gravity on acceleration, which is good, and gives you better traction. So a lot of good things there with that system. You can adjust the rear shock here with this knob. It'll adjust the rear shock spring tension. You can see these bikes do have a center stand, a little piece of styrofoam there, and a side stand. Has a hydraulic clutch. There's your hydraulic clutch slave cylinder. These are a 6-speed transmission. The saddlebags, nice big saddlebags. Take our key here. Just like that, it'll open your saddlebag. Nice large saddlebags. And then, as opposed to raising this handle, raise this handle, and the saddlebag just picks right off. So easy to remove for maintenance, cleaning, or if you just want to ride without the saddlebags for a little sportier look on this bike. The bike has a really clean presence without the saddlebags on it. The rear rack there is standard. Kawasaki does have an accessory trunk that can go on there. Clear turn signal lenses. Really nice treatment on the muffler. This kind of dark gray matches the paint pretty well. Nice look, a little different. The battery is behind this panel. That's what that panel is for. Got these mirrors that have got a little breakaway feature to them. New for the 2015 models, Kawasaki added this vent to the windshield that opens and closes. Of course, the windshield is electric. It moves up and down. Got these big bright halogen lights. These bikes are equipped with ABS, anti-lock brakes. This also has heated grips. There's your grip heater. Tank protector is standard. These have a keyless entry system. So a while ago, if you saw me, I had this little fob. And so as long as you're in proximity with this little fob, you have it in your pocket or something, you just walk up to the bike, push the throttle there, it'll say okay to turn the bike on, and just like that you turn it on. When you get ready to, when you get parked somewhere, you just turn it off with your fob in your pocket, you walk away, and the bike will be locked. You can't, won't turn on unless you're in proximity. And then it has a compartment here that has an electronic lock on it, so that compartment will not open. And then when you turn the bike on, boom, it will open. So a nice little storage compartment there that is lockable. with an electronic lock. So really nice feature there. Of course, like we said, got that electronic windscreen. Set windscreen up and down. It does have some presets. You can set this. See, if we put this windscreen up and then we turn the bike off, it's going to park itself down. And you can preset that so that when you turn the bike on, it'll go to your predetermined set. I think there's 4 different options for where you can set it. Also, the new reservoirs here, they kind of updated the look of that. It's nice. You can kind of see the fluid in there. Those smoked reservoirs look really sharp. Got great instrumentation on this bike. Got analog speedometer, analog tachometer, and you've got a real nice digital readout there. And then you can toggle what you see on the dash with this button right here. So it's got a mode button. So if we push that button, we can go from average miles per gallon to current miles per gallon, estimated fuel range, your tire pressures. This does have tire monitor, so it'll tell you exactly what the tire pressure is, battery voltage, outside air temperature, and then back to your average miles per gallon. And so that's very cool. And then of course here you can switch your odometer, trip meter A, trip meter B, and back to your odometer. This little 2 circles there, hopefully you can see that, is for the K-Act, the active braking system. If we push the K-Act button, it'll bring up some brackets there. So there's 2 different modes for that. So if those brackets are up or not. Here's your traction control light. The ABS light and the traction control light will flash until you drive just a little bit. If the traction control light is on, your traction control is off. And you can turn that off right here on the handlebar. Push and hold this button. And now you can see that light is not flashing now, but it's solid. Excuse me. 12-volt power outlet. You also have headlight adjusters right up here for one on each side. So if you're carrying a passenger, you're setting a little lower in the back than you normally do, headlights are pointed up, you can very quickly and easily bring those headlights down. You know, the adjustable levers, radial master cylinders, all very cool features. This has hydraulic, I'm sorry, not hydraulic, but variable cam timing. So these are 1352. They're around 150 horsepower, I believe, on this bike. But they have variable cam timing, which really helps the power down low and up top. These bikes are quite fast, and they run very good. Not a slouch by any stretch of the imagination. Runs very, very good. Let's see. There's lots you can talk about on a ZX14. I'm sure I'm leaving something out. But, let's talk about the key fob a little bit, because a lot of people have questions about this. What's going to happen if the battery goes dead in this key fob? Well, if the battery goes low in this key fob, it'll tell you on the dash that your battery is low, and you need to go ahead and get another battery. You just pop this open. It's got one of those little disc watch-style disc batteries. Not for a watch. It's too big for that. I think it's a CR32 or something like that. But there's a battery in this. But if the battery did go dead, what would you do? Well, if you pop your key out of there, there's a little protrusion, a little square on the front of the ignition switch. If you just set this right in there like that, it will read the chip, and you can start the bike even if the battery is dead in this. And, well, what if, how do I open the saddlebags? The key here. Well, this key will come out. You have 3 positions. On, off, and FSS. FSS is fuel seat saddlebag. So if we turn it to that position, this key will pull out. You can open the gas cap, you can pop the seat off, or you can open or remove your saddlebags. Well, what if the bike is running and I don't want to turn the bike off to remove that key? No problem. No problem. You can take this key, the fob, out of your pocket, and then you've got a key here that will open your seat, your saddlebag, or your fuel. And so, but sometimes, you maybe have gloves on and it's hard to get your fob out of your pocket with gloves on. You can remove the key out of the ignition, or if your bike is running, you don't want to turn it off, you can get the key here. And then you can still start the bike even if the battery is dead in the key fob. Of course, if the battery's dead on the bike, you're not going to be able to start the bike anyway. But so very, very few issues with that system. It's actually quite nice. I like it a lot. But that's a pretty good look. I've done lots of Concours videos over the year, and we're almost approaching 10 minutes on this one, so I'm going to wrap it up. But really a great bike. These don't have cruise control. The Yamaha FGR does. That's probably one of the biggest things we hear about the Concours, but this bike is more powerful than the FJR, and there are solutions to throttle lock and things you can do. But we're hoping that Kawasaki will add cruise control to these in the future. I'm sure they will. I hope they will. But still a wonderful bike, even without the cruise control. Just a fantastic riding bike, very high quality, a better warranty and more power than the Yamaha. So if you're looking for a sport touring bike, come and look at one of these. We almost always have one of these serviced and available for demos here at Mainland Cycle Center, and we'd love to let you take a demo ride on one of these. All right, that's a look at the 2016 Kawasaki Concours 14. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. That's about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.